Hey everyone, it's Martha. Welcome to my Shabby Craft Studio. Getting myself settled in my chair. Today's video is going to be the beginning of choosing fabrics for my wall hanging. I am using this fabric that I have that is utility fabric. And I find it at Joann's. It's a very tight weave. It's heavier than muslin. It's very thick. And this is the stuff that doesn't take color well if you try and marble it. And it is it's over 3 inches wide, but this stuff frays really bad. And what I'll probably do is zigzag down both sides and the ends in order to get it to stop fraying. So it's about 3.5 inches wide. My last one was pretty narrow, but it was longer than this. Oops, I was gonna do the length. And this is 15 and 6, which is 21 inches long. And that doesn't mean it has to stay 21 inches. On one of the ones I did, I wanted it longer. So I just patched another piece onto the end because I just felt like it needed more. This one is going to be wider than my last ones and shorter. But I'm doing that because I want to give myself the opportunity to have some fun with this and not feel like it's overwhelming. So like I said, I could always add more to it. I just broke a nail. And my nails are not long, but it's going to get caught on everything. All right, so I'm putting one away in my bin, and I'm keeping one out, and I have all of my blue fabric bag, sample bags, not sample bags, bits and bobs bags. This is larger pieces, and these are smaller pieces, and these are even smaller pieces, which are now flying everywhere. I have a lot to choose from. This is a silk scarf that I dyed way back when I was doing wool and silk dyeing, and it's got some blues in it. So I have that out. I have various pieces around here that have blue in them. Now, yes, the main color is going to be blue, but I have so many variations on blue that it's not going to get weird. Like the green, I ended up putting other colors in there with buttons and thread, and that's okay too. Like this has pink flowers in it, and I'll probably use that. So that's a variation on the color. There's many shades of blue. This has purples in it. That's a denim look. It's not actual denim. There's light blues, and there's white with blue in it. So I'm looking for anything that is just variations on blue. And like this is blue with pink butterflies. I'll probably use that. This is some blue wool. This is not real wool. It's like a wool blend, wool polyester kind of weird blend. I think they make it out of animal hair, they said. I don't know where they get the animals. I haven't asked. I don't want to know. I don't know what animal hair. But when you look at felt in like a craft store, it's not real wool. Yeah. Anywho's, so, and I have like browns with blue in it. So I'm going to start picking out pieces that appeal to me. And just start choosing what I might want. So if they're really small like this, I'm going to take another piece out because I'll use that more than once. This is some of this fabric here. It's just a piece, and it's got some pink and stuff in it. I love this fabric. It's a hydrangea fabric. So I'll take this out. I won't use this big piece. So maybe I will tear it there. And I obviously cut a circle out of it, but look how interesting that would be if I used that piece there, right? If I put that on there, take the threads off. Save all your threads. I have a jar going of loose threads, and I may do something with that along the way. Who knows? Don't know. But I think that's cool. It looks like a moon, 3/4 moon or something. So I'll use that piece. I may get all my pieces just out of this one, one bag. I like that. Now see, a lot of these blues don't go together, so we'll see. Some of this might go back in the bag. Some of this might not fit because it's not the direction I'm going in with it, or whatever. Now this is a nice, I absolutely love batik. It's my absolute favorite. So I'm going to tear a piece of that off. I'm sorry, that's probably really loud in the camera. Sorry. There's a whole lot of noise going on outside too. We're building a house up the road from us, and it's like really, really crazy. But those guys, they're enjoying their music. Let me tell you that. So I have all these, like, these are linen samples that somebody gave me at one of our spin groups that we used to have. And so I really like these. And, you know, they were samples for sheets and pillowcases. I don't think I want that one. I don't know if I'll use that one. And here's another. This is a mottled fabric. So I might tear a piece off of that. So these are not all just leftovers, scraps. These are actual pieces of fabric. Like this is part of a roll. And I'm just taking the pieces I want because I can. Like that. See, now I could introduce yellow into it here. So we'll try that. And let's see. Here's another yellow. So there's a variation on that. And this is another yellow. So variation again. All right. I'm going to put this back in here. And I'm going to move on because I don't, you know, I don't want to stick to like oops, that goes in there too. Too many of one style. I want a variety. I really like this. I use this on the pincushion, which it's in here somewhere. I'll find it and show you. I finished it and it's so cute. It's such a super idea. There's a little more blue with yellow. Let's see. Could use that. This fabric is one of my all-time favorites, and it's almost gone. You can see I hung on for dear life to little scraps of it. Probably not a sane thing to do, but dragonflies. And sometimes strips like this work for me, sometimes they don't. So if I don't like them, put it back. And I'm giving myself a huge variety of choices here. If you don't have that many, that's okay. You don't have to have a lot of choices. You can just sort of use what you got. And then there's always the butterflies, right? Always the butterfly fabric. This is some more hydrangea fabric. I don't know, 2 years ago, I think it was, I went nuts and made a hydrangea journal, and it was so pretty. It really was. I hate to use panels like this. I hoard them. What good does that do you? It really doesn't. It does not do you any good to hoard anything, because then you can't go out and buy more because, you know, you already got enough. You know that feeling? So, let's see. Well, I've got a piece of that. If I want to come back, well, no, I can't. I've got to cut another piece off. I gotta. The problem with is these butterflies do not line up. You either have to cut one in half to get whole ones from other pieces or whatever. So it's always a little painful to cut a butterfly in half. Okay. And then I'm going to keep that out. I think I'm going to call that good. I don't know if I'll use some of those little butterflies or not. All right, so I have a bunch out here. I lost my base fabric in the process. All right, and then this is the most difficult part for me. I don't know how you guys do, but this really is the most difficult part for me. So I think I'll leave the strip. I might start out with something like this. Now, that has a hole in it, but you know what? That's okay, because I'll probably end up covering that up. And you see, that just overhangs a little bit, and that will allow for any, for it to be, this edge is, oh, I thought it was finished. It's not. Okay. It'll, when I'm stitching, if I do heavy stitching on it, then it will allow this to come in. Now, if I wanted to put that way, I don't love it because I feel like my orientation is going to be this way. And I'm going to leave a little at the top there. So I'm just placing, and what happens is none of it stays. None of it stays where I place it because it's all going to move around, and I have to take it all off because I do want to zigzag the edges. There's bags. The bag is slipping over there, so I am. Now I'm going to cut this so it goes all the way across in case I decide I don't want it under that piece. So this could go there. That could go there, and could go that way. And I love this serged edge on it. See, it was serged at one point. So it has like a finished edge. But I find that I don't want everything to go across like this. So I want things lined up and down as well. Let's see. A lot of floral. But you know, that's my jam, isn't it? I'm sure if you've followed me for any length of time, you will know that is my jam. Floral, nature. So why fight it? I'm not going to apologize for it. I shouldn't have to. Yeah, put this here. And the best thing to do is when you're done with this, you should take a picture. Because if you really like your layout and you have to remove everything, you're going to mess it up. It's not going to be that way when you go back to put it back. I don't know how many times I do that. Probably every time I do that. It's not a good thing. So I might put like a half a piece there. I might cut that off. And cut this because I don't want it. Okay. I might put that there. And then I might... These scissors, I've ruined my other scissors. I have to buy some new scissors. I ruined these, and I ruined my large ones. So when I see they're on sale at Joann's, I'll probably go buy some more. Because, you know, ruined scissors don't get you anywhere, really. And these are good for cutting, but I don't know, they don't really cut the way I want them to. So I could take out. I do have these, which are really great, so I should use these. And they will keep your fabric from fraying for the most part. And yes, I know I have a blank spot there, but that's okay. It's okay. We will work it out. Let's see. So now see, I might change these. And that's not overhanging very well, but that's okay. That's all right. It's acceptable. we can work with that. So I hope this finds everybody doing well. And I'm excited to get this started. I have been emailing back and forth with Robin, who does not have a YouTube channel, unfortunately. And I was mentioning to her that I will probably, once I get this started, I will probably want to keep sewing on it when I'm not on camera, because I can't always have time to turn the camera on. Like a lot of times I'll take it with me and sew while I'm waiting for Tony to have his physical therapy or whatever. So I'm going to start a second one, and I will work on that and use it for practicing my stitches. Now see, this is okay that this is all white here. You know why? Because I can either do some pretty decorative stitches there, or I can put a yo-yo or 3 on there, or buttons or whatever. So it's okay to have a blank open space like that. I like this under there because it sort of, I need dark and light. It's kind of like when you quilt. You need dark and light to kind of go together. I feel like this would be too much floral together, maybe. I should cut a bigger piece of that. Maybe I'll move all this up. And this can be a long process for me. I don't know about you, but it can be a really long process for me. So, yeah. Okay. Because I'm constantly like changing stuff around. Sure. Let's see now. Most of it is going this way, but that's okay. It's all right. And see, I'm almost to the end. And for me, it's like, wait, I've run out of space. No, you haven't. You're fine. And I could put this here because it sort of has those colors in it. And this sort of has these colors in it here. So I could do that. So I'll just cut this off here. And then move it up. And let's see. Put that down there. And I don't remember if I thanked everybody in my last video. I don't think I did, and I apologize for all the good wishes, good thoughts for Tony. He's doing somewhat better. We have figured out that the back problem isn't the problem. That makes any sense. What the problem is, now see, this has yellow in it and that has yellow in it. What the problem is that he pinched a nerve. And that is where the pain is coming from. The pain that is almost totally unbearable for him this is just, let's see, can I do it this way? Yeah. So the pain has become a real problem as far as the pinched nerve. So we are going to try and figure out if we can get that fixed. I mean, they are working on him as far as physical therapy. Do I like that? Okay. I'm going to, let's see. So I think this piece up here is too big. So there's the top of it, and there's the bottom of it. And I think this piece here is too big. So I am trying to lift you up so that you can see everything. You're still not going to see everything. So I think what I'm going to do is cut this here. And I could have torn it. Yeah, I could have. I didn't. Okay. I think I'm going to keep this piece. I'm going to roll that up, which will undo everything now. All right, I still want that above this piece here. So now I have space for more. I could use this, but that kind of blends in too much with that because it is a matching fabric to that, sort of. I don't know. Is that too much? I don't know. What else do I want to put in there? Let's see. Let's do this. Well, that fits well. And then that could fit over that. And then, so I just need something. And if I had already sewn this, I would be pinning these on right now. So when you make your selection and you're happy with it, you can pin them on. It's okay. Pin them down. You can use a glue stick and just tack them down. I wouldn't, like, you know, fill the whole thing with glue, but you could tack it down with a glue stick so it just stays in place while you're working on it. Now, I have to decide if that's too busy up there. So let me lay it out again. But it gets busy down here too. And the thing I have to remember is I'm going to be adding bits on top of this. I want to put yo-yos on top of it and, you know, stuff like that. So I may not like what I'm doing. Yeah, see, I'm not crazy about some of this. That sort of blends into that. That is dark, so it sets some of that off. I think I have too many patterns here. I think that's my problem. I don't have a lot of plain blue fabric. That's the truth. Yeah. Okay. See, this is my process. It's not a good process. It's very, it can be a little frustrating and overwhelming for me at times. I do like that there. All right, I'm working up at the top again. I think you can see that. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Does this go up there? I like the subtleness of this fabric. I like the plainness of this fabric. I like that there. I like that there. It's as I come down this way, I'm a little overwhelmed with too much pattern. I need to see, I need to pull out some plainer fabric. I am always drawn to the more, you know, the flowery patterned stuff. But I think what I need to do is do something different. All right, I'm gonna tear this. Oh, it tears so nice. These samples are nice because they're very, very nice linen. That's too close to that, I think, being that that's a sample as well. Let's see. How about this? I think the polka dots are fun, so I'm going to actually tear that there and tear that there. Okay. Yeah, I like that a lot. All right, I need more plain or not so embellished. No. No. So I don't know what your process is. This is, like I said, it can be overwhelming. This is mine. This is why I struggle to get started, because I find that this part is overwhelming. So for me, getting started is the hard part. And it doesn't really matter because they're going to be upside down one way or the other. All right. No, I'm just not fond of the, I think what I need is, oh, I didn't mean to put that away. This is very plain. I'll leave that out. Do I want some of this? It's not the right shade of blue. Okay, I know I have, this is patterned, but it's not, yuck, I don't like that either. But it's not like, you know, it's like a background pattern kind of thing. There's this. I don't know if this is the right blue either, though. Let's see. Oh, that would work. That. Not that. That's the same as that one. That's why I don't like it. I already said no to you. Oh, here we go. This is really pale. And because I might want to, yeah. Ooh, not a straight cut. Okay. Now, if I want to embellish over the plainer fabrics, I can do that with other fabrics, or yo-yos, or buttons, or whatever, beads, charms. So I am looking for something along that line. I do have this. Now see, I feel like that's too plain. One extreme to the other. Oh no. Oh no. Totally not. So if you're sticking it out with me, I really appreciate that. Yeah, maybe I need a dark piece, huh? Yeah. I think that's what it needed. A plainer dark piece. And then let's see, out of what I've already pulled, what could I do? Nope, that's not it. I feel like these are too long. Oh my, does not want to tear. I think I feel a sneeze coming on. Oh, a couple weeks ago, our pollen was so bad here. I about gagged to death when I went outside. I went on the deck to brush Evan and whooey, it was a big mistake. I sounded like I was dying over here. It was, even the neighbor came out and said, "Are you okay?" Yeah, I'm fine. All right. I don't know. I use that. I'm searching. I'm trying here, but this is the process. I've probably lost everybody from here on out, but actually I probably lost everybody half an hour ago. But that's okay. It's my process. And this is what I'm choosing to do, so I might try a piece of this. And this may all change. As much of a struggle as this was, you never know. I might look at it tomorrow and say, "Oh my gosh, what was I thinking? Why did you do that on camera?" It's so embarrassing. But like I said, it's a process. Okay. I think I'm going to stick with that. I'm going to close for now, and I'm going to go ahead and zigzag my edges. And the other one of the base, now I have such a mess here, I can't figure it out. The other base that I had in front of me when I started is going to be the backing when I'm all done. So that's why I had two of those. And then I may start another base and work on that to practice my stitches before I do them on camera, because I certainly don't know what the heck I'm doing. And I will tell you, if you don't have supplies and stuff, Ariane Zurcher is doing a class, and she is, you can purchase a kit that she has put together, and I really wanted to do it, but the class is $200 and the kit is $50. She has beautiful stuff, worth every penny. The class will be worth every penny. I just can't, I can't do that. So we have some other stuff going on here that, you know, is, we're in the first months of being retirees. And, well, I've been retired a long time. I have been unemployed for a long time, I should say. So, but it's the first time that we're living off of Social Security and whatever we have put away. Neither of us have retirement accounts. Tony does have his military retirement, but that's it. So for me, it's a little, you know, for us, it's new and it's different. So we're trying to be very careful and do what we can. So I'm trying to be a good girl and not spend my money frivolously. And we shall see how, you know, we all do in this, but I do have to be careful. We have other expenses just like everybody else. So as much as I would absolutely love to take Ariane's class, it's not going to happen. It's for those that have never stitched anything, and even though that's what it's for, I would learn an awful lot, even though I have stitched some before. So I am going to, see now, I'd probably put that right over the top of that when I get to it. But that'll be my next layer. And that's what we're going to do. We're going to work on layers. So my base layer is this plain fabric. My next base layer is going to be these fabrics. And then when I get those pinned on, I'm going to come back and do the next video. So I hope you'll join me. I'm sorry this was really boring, but it is my process. And as you see, I went in a whole different direction. I had a whole lot of stuff out here that I thought was the direction I wanted to go in, and I didn't use it. So yeah, that's what happens, right? And if, like I said, I get up tomorrow morning and or look at this later today and I decide, wow, what the heck was I thinking? It may all change. So you guys take care. I'll be back. I'm going to get the zigzagging done and pin these down. And I'll come back after I do that and I'll start some stitching. So thanks. Take care, everybody. Happy crafting. Love you all. Appreciate you being here. And I'll talk to you later. Bye.